boss and allies versus Null.
They're all dead.
Null.
I didn't hear
Null's
anything about
still
using the
killing
perfect
everybody?
soldier. Did you? He's supposed to be undergoing readjustments.
Yeah, he still wants to murder.
Where is he? Where is that man? I found you. Tell me, why are you still alive? I used to get dreams about my comrades. They'd come save me with strong arms and laughing voices. When I woke up, I had nothing. No joy, no sorrow, no hatred, no memory. When I wake up from the darkness, all I see are the bodies of men I've killed, lying in front of me. My memory is riddled with corpses. I know. Everybody dies. Crime, disease, accidents, war. No matter how noble a person you are, no matter how good a soldier, there are no
This guy
exceptions. Even if I don't kill them,
incredibly
they
depressing.
die. This world is full of death, and yet you won't be killed. Why? Why do you still live? What do you hope to accomplish by living?
I didn't think I'd have to kill Null. Like,
I know your name.
Name.
It was 4 years ago, in Mozambique. There was a child soldier fighting with a guerrilla group in the struggle for independence. He killed dozens of government soldiers with just a single knife. He'd throw the enemy off guard with the innocent frankness of a young boy. Then he'd prey on them with the cold cruelty of a hunter. He spoke a little German, so his enemies called him Frank Jaeger,
what?
the Frank Hunter.
That's Frank
Frank
Jaeger?
My name.
Don't do this. The strong arms,
He's
allies who
Grey
will help you
Fox?
are somewhere else.
No. I am the perfect soldier. Where I exist, there are no other soldiers. So I don't need a name. I am Null. And when you're dead, I can go back to being Null.
What? Why? Die! What's wrong? Your circuit's gone. Damn it, we lost one. Select the next.
Oh my god, I think that was the dickest way possible I could my god. Are you kidding me?
I remember now, Big Boss. Even then, you were the one who stopped me. I was raised by adults to be a tool of war. But you defeated me. Watched over me.
I'm sorry. I thought you'd have been safe at the rehab facility. I had no idea they'd subject you to this. It had to be the philosophers.
It's okay, Big Boss. You're always there to save me. You helped me fill the void inside.
Let's get going. It's time to blow this place.
Another bout with Frank Jaeger and another crushing defeat leaves him needing to be picked up by a deceased doctor. But enough about that, it's time for another round of the scoreboard. Gameplay. When the designers did this fight, they essentially copy-pasted Null from his last fight over to this one with the same swordsmanship and infinite defense as his only battle script. Still got the large open-ended level allowing for multiple points of entry as before, and since this guy is over the halfway mark, the player has surely picked up some heavier ordnance to blast this guy's ass off. Null still has his speed and teleporting ability, making him really well made for the backing in the corner impalement kill, so on almost every front this fight has the exact mechanics as his last fight, but done again the same gives it a penalty, leaving this score at 6 Triforces. Story. With the death of Gene's doctor, there's no one to take care of Null's memory erasure or genetic treatment any longer, leaving Null with only the memory of his fight with Big Boss, which might explain how his obsession came about in Metal Gear Solid, but other than that, this fight really lets itself down since almost nothing has been overarched in Frank Jaeger, this being a copy-paste fight, but this is still Frank Jaeger coming full forth with his entire character arc in tow, this being his most modern appearance. I'll give the fight an 8 1/3 Triforces for a great explanatory moment. Fun. If this is the same fight and mechanics, then the same amount of fun I had was probably what I got in the end. Being chased around by Null brandishing his sword into the flesh of my player characters is just too aggressive to be enjoyable in the long run, but let me share how I beat Null this time around again since I got access to my expanded arsenal of top-range weaponry. My last guy was up for the count, and I was pretty much counting him out from the time he got out of his box. Now I had enough experience from past losses to get a pretty good feel for the arena, so I knew where Null was at that particular moment, and where he'd be running in instead of running down the ramp and facing off with him straight up. I sat at the top and took out my rocket launcher to shoot the floor under him while he was running along. He got blown into tiny pieces and I won the game with the biggest grin on my face ever. Although I give this fight a 3 1/3 Triforces for this category. Null's second fight didn't even really need to exist. It was prime territory to get replaced by a cutscene because what is the point of just doing the Null fight a second time? And if they paired it with a second RAXA, then it would have been a boss rush. But nope, this is all we get, and I don't like that I just had to do the same thing twice, but it was a little worth it in order to see me destroy Null with rockets, because that's just amazing. It's like killing an enemy with an unscoped sniper rifle shot or something ridiculous like that. But really just doing the same thing again isn't going to inspire anyone unless it was a fun fight in of itself, but that's rarely the case, and the score of 17 2/3 out of 30 shows the penalty of doing the same thing again. It's going to be the same feeling, just slightly worse because of the repetition. Let's end with one of my favorite repeating bits. I'll wish you all a victory for gamers, and hope to see you around the next time.